People who are questioning, oh man, I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have said that. Well, they're coming in with a lot of potential. They're coming in with a lot of what ifs. And a part of the problem is they're beating themselves up over the what if. But you stop for a second, notice, well, wait a second, man, there's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of room to play. There's a lot of room to discover. And so in working with people who have a hard time being assertive, there's all this potential, there's all this room for discovery that is just so fun to get into. And what the approach in treating this sort of issue boils down to is learning how to notice what's meaningful in your life, getting real clarity on your values, and defining what your boundaries are and how you can then communicate them to the world. So it's very much getting in your life. It's very much singing your personal song to a certain respect, and doing it in such a way where it actually gets you the things that are most meaningful for you. So in a very basic way, take for example, assertiveness in employment. That's a huge problem. A lot of people just don't put themselves out there. They don't make some noise. They think that as long as they're a good worker bee, they're going to get the raise, but that is so not the case. Bosses really don't notice good workers. The vast majority of what's on a boss's mind is that one or two really bad employee that they're having to put 90% of their effort in. And they really don't notice you because you're doing such a good job. So whether it's something as simple as making some noise there, going into your boss and showing him what you're doing, and definitely asking for that raise, because there's no other way you're going to get a raise other than asking for it. Or something more profound and meaningful is that you feel like in your marriage or in your relationships, you're holding back. You're not sharing who you really are. And there's this sense of disconnect and loneliness that needs to be overcome. On either side of the spectrum, assertiveness isn't demanding, although you have to learn how to do that. But really it's through the demand, or it's through the boundary making. What you're really doing is you're outlining yourself. You're showing who you are. And who you are is beautiful.